Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is my February bullet journal spreads. Now you may be able to tell that the theme is quite summery, and that is because I'm going on a vacation in February. I'm so excited. It's been so long since I've been on a vacation somewhere tropical. I think the last time I went was like literally 2019, so what is that, 4 years ago? That sounds about right. I decided to do seashells because of that, and then everybody does pink themes for February, and I never have because I don't like the color pink, but I figured since I'm doing seashells, it would be acceptable to do them in pink. So here's my first and perhaps my only pink February theme. So I got a lot of inspiration from this one person called Olivia's Journals on Pinterest. She did a really nice looking seashell theme for July 2019. And I really like the way that she did those spreads, and then I found a couple others that I incorporated as well. She did, I think they're orange, I can't really tell, and then I just did pink. So a little bit different. Her handwriting looks a hell of a lot nicer than mine does, so there's also that. Maybe that should be one of my goals this year, is to like learn how to do cursive calligraphy, because that does not look pretty. But whatever. It does the trick, right? So anyways, it took me a long time to just line all of these itty bitty little shells, and my hand was definitely cramping by the end of it. But I like how minimalist some of these spreads are. And some of the shells are very cartoonish, and then on the very last spread I did realistic shells. Why? Don't know. Could have just kept the same cartoony looking ones, but I didn't. I threw a little bit more detail in there. Now, I did use quite a few different line weight thicknesses, I guess. I don't know how to describe that. The word is not coming to me right now. It's currently 4:30 in the morning, so maybe if I'd gotten some sleep, I'd be able to think of the word. But pen sizes, there we go. Oh, damn, I can see my head in the bottom there. I really thought that I didn't this whole video. But anyways, I use a variety of different sizes of pens because there was a lot of different fine details depending on the size of the shells that I drew, and I tried to keep the bubbles very fine so that they wouldn't stand out nearly as much as the shells did, and I think that really helped. And I also kept them a very pale blue color. This may seem very repetitive, me just drawing lots and lots of shells, and it kind of is. So I ended up picking out 4 different pink colors. Not a lot of my pink colors actually go nicely together, I noticed, because I have quite a few different ones, but some are way more on the purple side or a more like orangey coral color, and that was just not what I was working with. I didn't have enough in each one, so I went with like basically a neon pink, one that's like cotton candy colored, and then a very pale pink. 2 of them I thought were the same color when I was swatching them, and then when I actually filled out larger areas, they were not the same color, so that's good, I guess. But they're both mid-tones, so I think I did okay picking 1 dark, 1 light, and 2 mid-tones. Not too bad. And then I just carried these little pink parts over into the shells and the stickers on the piece of luggage on the packing list. This month is, I think, the first month in a long time now that I haven't included an expense tracker, and that's because I don't think I really want to see how much money I'm going to spend on vacation. So if you want, you could put an expense tracker in instead of a packing list, because I'm going to go ahead and assume that not everybody's taking a vacation in February. I mean, that is when the family week break is, so I know lots of people do go on vacation then, but I desperately need a vacation because work is very stressful and I'm very tired. So a week-long break to Mexico, that's where I'm going, will be very nice. I'm very nervous about leaving my cats at home though. We do have somebody coming to house sit and stay with the cats the whole time we're gone, but it just makes me very nervous because I've only ever left my one cat for 2 days, and he like cried when I came back, and I had a little bit of a panic attack the first night I was without him, because I'd probably had him for 1.5 years at that point, and I'd never been away from him for that long, and I was really worried that he would forget who I was, and it was only 2 days. So he did not forget who I was. He was just very sad. I left him with my mom because I had things I needed to do. And I didn't want to have to like bring him in the car with me everywhere I was going, because I was doing quite a bit of traveling by car around in and out of the city and whatnot. So I got my mom to take him home, and he stayed with her for 2 nights. And when I got back, he literally cried. I felt so bad, and I really hope that doesn't happen again this time. I've never left my cat Sushi. We got him in April. We've never left him alone. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, there is somebody staying at our house the whole time, so hopefully the cats won't like freak out nearly as much as if we had to like put them in a kennel or something. I don't even know if you can kennel cats, but ooh, that's a little bit of a tongue twister. Can kennel cats. Anyways, I really hope they don't forget who we are, and that they don't cause any chaos for our house sitter, because I don't want to have her deal with that, because that would be bad. So yeah, I'm very nervous about that. I think it's gonna go okay. I just have to like not worry about it. And if I get like daily updates, I think that'll help put my mind at ease a little bit. Anyways, that's me ranting about my fears about leaving my cats for a week. I'm sure other people feel this way when they leave their pets. Unless you're like really big travelers and you take your animals with you. I just don't think that the cats will like that very much. So we're leaving them. I didn't have a whole lot to say about these spreads anyways, so I chose this nice blue color as a bit of an accent to kind of represent, I don't know, the water, and pink and blue are like cotton candy. They look good together. So preferably I would pick something a little bit lighter, but I didn't really have anything between the blue I used for the bubbles and then the blue for the other parts of it. So here's the final flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos on Mondays and sometimes Wednesdays, usually twice a month. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you all in the next video.